Greetings once again, all you super people out there. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with Superman and Lois. Previously, Lois got a touch of the cold feet when it came to investigating more into Bruno Mannheim, especially outing his secret wife, Pia, mostly because she's grown so close to Pia and empathizes with their situation. But Clark and Chrissy don't back down, continuing their investigation. Meanwhile, Natalie finally goes to meet the parents of her new beau, Mateo. But when John Henry has a meeting with his alternate universe sister, she mentions that the place that John Henry dropped Natalie off is one of Mannheim's usual stopping points. And when John Henry enters the restaurant to get his daughter, who does he find at the table? None other than Mateo sitting with his parents, Pia and Bruno. So the kids are taken away, as Mannheim tries to make good on his promise to crush John Henry if they ever meet again. John Henry manages to summon his suit, but then finds himself accosted by Pia, who beats him down with her supersonic scream ability. This happens just as Sam had delivered some documents to Lois, showing a lot of the crimes connected to Mannheim, crimes that were pinned on Lex Luthor. And as they investigate things further, they find a lot of the evidence linking Lex to a lot of these murders and deaths, and even his confession might have been the result of the sound-based being. But when Clark hears that John Henry is in trouble, he goes to his rescue, and the strain of taking on Superman becomes too much for Pia, and she collapses, with only Superman able to get her the help that she would need, which also doubles as her ending up in lockup with her powers shut off. Despite everything, Clark still sympathizes with their situation, taking a bit of a softer stance much like Lois. But John Henry's on the warpath, forbidding Natalie from ever seeing Mateo again, and hoping that Pia rots in prison. And naturally, Mateo is upset. Not every day you find out your parents are supervillains. So the question now becomes, is this the end of Onomatopoeia now that she's been locked away? Or, with Bruno moving heaven and earth and trying to help her, will he find a way of getting her out? And how will the recently awoken Bizarro make matters worse? Yes, Bizarro has been revived, but is it just Bizarro? Or is there more to this awakening? Join me as I find out, won't you? 17 years ago, huh? Is this before she got pregnant? I kind of like seeing them in this environment. Oh, adorable. Oh, wow. So before she started winning those big awards. Ooh. So when her career was really up and coming. Oh, is her cancer's in remission, maybe? Okay. Oof. You can feel that big sigh of relief. I mean, I don't know, I'm like cautious because it's just like, oh god, is something bad about to happen? Need their stuff. Doing the wash? Oh boy. Come on, Jonathan. Oh, Harvest Fest. Oh, a clothing drive. Okay. Nice. You know something's up. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised he's out and about. Of course, he's not thinking about how she feels about that. What is that? Kevlar? Oh, nice. Weaponry. Not that easy to put this guy away. That chemistry. Got a certain thing kind of going on there. Kyle's moved on. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So he wants to talk. He wants his wife back. Man, how's this gonna go down, I wonder? Of course, he brought his lawyer, too. I do wonder how this is gonna play out. Yeah, John Henry's playing this cold. I mean, it's true, they need evidence to hold her, and evidence for him to give up what he has. And at this point, I don't know, the way they're playing this, I get it, but using a dying woman, even as powerful as she might be, that's not a decision I can make lightly. Not going. A dress. Oh, a red dress at that, huh? Nice. Smooth. Oh, I do love their relationship. Oh. They're so good with this relationship. Oh, she's giving that away? This is a hard one that this story is asking. Again, like I said last time, where do you draw the line at sympathy? Man, Jonathan taking the pot shots. And here comes John Henry. Hey, look, Candace had a good point. Like, Jonathan's situation with Candace? Oh no. Like, that seems pretty similar. Like, even Candace knew what her dad was up to, but she wasn't really happy about it. You know, you get caught between wanting to be there for your parents because they raised you. You know that softer side of them. And to see the relationship between Mateo and his parents and to see what's going on now, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, you know he's a criminal, but at the very least, like, to not even have the humanity to let a man see his dying wife. And it's not saying you should free her, it's saying you should at least let him see her. Oh, what is going on here? I don't know. No, something's going on with Lois. The dress? What's going on here? Why are you closing off, Lois? What's going on? I mean, that's a legitimate question. Oh, man. That face. But you're lying to him. That wasn't a no. He didn't say no. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Right here? On the street? Oh, it went bad. Went right for the violence. Oh boy, yeah. He made it public, so it's just like they have to leave. Oof, man, they ain't playing around now. Does Lana know what this is? No. Okay, so Lana knows how important this is. Yeah, Lana knows something's up. Come on, Lana, drop that wisdom. She is considering she might not make it. See, that's what I love about Clark. He's just like, look, it's something I'm never gonna go through. So, but they're taking. That's right. The surgery that she's having, she's gonna lose one of her breasts, and that's dang. See, I knew someone who actually had to have that happen, but she never lamented it. She was always so glad to be alive. I didn't actually consider how Lois, someone going through it, would actually feel. I've only ever seen people who had come to terms with it. But this, make things right, Jonathan. What a beautiful scene. There you go. Rebel! You want to see this boy? You see that boy. Yeah, Lana, drop that hot knowledge. You're not getting away from it that easily. Seriously. Don't hold all this in. Oh. How's this gonna go down? What happens now? I do wonder how this is gonna go down. I mean, if he returns the items, would they just let him see her? Oh, really? How did this happen? What happened here? How did he get a warrant to do this? How were they allowed to do this? See, that's the funny thing too, is like, Superman went for the right way to do this. He figured out a way to do this right, and John, y'all came in guns blazing. A double mastectomy. So it's both of them. This is a good point. Women, oh god, the amount of women I know who have body issues about their appearance and all that, and to even remotely get comfortable in your body and then have something like this happen, and not by choice either. Ugh, okay, so she's gonna have to live with this for a while. Man, yeah, Clark isn't gonna care. Okay, looking pretty good. There you go. Schmooze it. Nice. I get it. With everything that she's going through. Again, God, I know way too many women who are just so down on themselves about so many things. And it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And to have something come along that makes you feel less feminine, lesser than in any way, shape, or form. Oh, man, tell Clark, open up to him about this. You're in this together. So I'm guessing they didn't find anything, of course. I really do hope John Henry doesn't pull something with all of this. But I also have to wonder what Mateo's gonna say. Man, come on, Nat. He doesn't want to believe that his parents are that terrible. Yeah, Nat doesn't really know what John Henry has been doing. Oh, that is so not a good look. Like, what John Henry's doing, I understand it, but knowing this, that's gonna be a hard one. Aw, even despite all this. Oh, ooh, nice. Come on, Jonathan. Uh-oh, okay. I thought something was about to happen. But seriously, Jonathan, Jordan, stop it. Be an idiot. You're teenagers, and I understand, but stop being idiots. She gonna make you two hug. Hug me, brother. She's gonna find a way to kick both your asses. Aw, yes. Aww. Okay, nothing terrible happened yet. Party. A Zumba. Oh, it's a Hooters. Clark is he's so pure. He's just like, oh, the chicken wing place. Nobody goes there for the food. They're for the waitresses. Like, they're for the like, too pure. Too pure. How do you have two children? Love that friendship. Have that conversation. Oh, jeez. Yep. Wait, what happened to Bizarro? Didn't he wake up? No. Get the suit, John. Get the suit. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh! Oh! Jordan? Clark? I'm glad you guys are having this heart-to-heart, but John Henry's gonna die. Yep, there it is. Go. That was a weird bit of ADR. They added that in post that I'll be right back, because I'm like, that did not sound like him in the scene. Oof. Oh boy. Oh man, John, you really go through it in these episodes. Oh. Ooh. Damn. I hope someone had insurance. And this is why we do not provoke Mannheim. Oh boy. Ooh. Huh. I'm having flashbacks to Man of Steel. Oh. Oh. You need a little bit more of a reliable way of getting your stuff on. Oof. Oh man. Okay. Just the hammer? I mean, isn't that really bad without the... Oh, there you go. Man, he really knocked. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a hard one. Because it was self-defense. That's the thing. It was self-defense. I have to give it to John on that one, but at the same time, it's just like, damn it, John, this is why you escalated things. No, maybe I'm taking Superman's side a little too much in this. And all the destruction, too. Yeah. Again, why having Lana be mayor makes a lot of sense. Gets in with the DOD. She knows everything that's going on. She's not completely oblivious to the whole fact that you got super people up in her town. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I'm just... Too many superhero things where the mayor is either a supervillain or he's completely against the super people. It's hardly ever that, hey, I know what's going on. I have ways of helping my town out a little bit better. Yada, yada, yada. It's driven to the surface an issue I didn't think about that much, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's kind of important. Yeah. It's like, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, John Henry, don't be that person. If he was that person, it'd be one thing. It's just like, that's messed up. But hey, somebody's got to make that call. And I guess it's him. But nah, I couldn't. Not as a person who has children. Nat would never look at him the same again. That's the thing. And there's the other side of it. It's just like, Mateo's calling him out. It's just like, look, you keep pushing, you never get to see Mom. She dies alone. I love the sympathy being at play here, where you have Mateo trying to bring out the sympathy in his father, Natalie trying to bring out the sympathy in her father. It's just like, don't close yourself off to your emotions. Like, Bruno's done a lot of bad things, and to some degree he was doing it for the right reason, but he's taking things too far. Oh boy. Has this been in their basement this entire time? And that's the trigger. This is how I save your mom. Not only will she not have to die alone, she won't have to die at all. Oh boy. Yeah. Everybody kind of saw John Henry kill a man on the street. Again, self-defense. I'm sorry, like, self-defense. But at the same time, John Henry killed a man. Alright, continuation of heartfelt discussion. Oh yeah, the award. Oh, she didn't win. Oh, so she didn't win. Huh. On the farm in Smallville? Aw. Aw. Aw, they go and get that hanky-panky. Yep, I knew it. I'm just like, and... oh god, I'm realizing what this is. It's how Jonathan and Jordan work it. Oh no. Oh no. That is bad. Oh. Oof. I gotta use that line at some point. I love that. It's like, I do love your body. And I will always love your body, no matter what. God damn, this series and its bomb-ass romantic lines. I'm like, I need to commit some of this to memory. Sex is a big part of our marriage. It's like, damn. You know that controversy about Batman not going down on Catwoman and how that got people all up in arms and stuff? Yeah, this series is being like, Oh no, Superman and Lois, they get it on the regular. You wanna cuddle? Yeah. Damn right you wanna cuddle. There you go. Cuddle with your love. Always cuddle. Like, look, sex is great, but cuddling? Cuddling is the spice of life, man. It's the spice of life. Dressed up. That look. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a sex thing. She's gonna wear the dress one more time. There we go. Aww. Are they gonna dance while flying? If they do, I'll cry. Oh god. God damn it. Oh, god damn. I don't care, this is romantic as shit. One of my favorite series is The Runaways. And there was this character who had the ability to dance in the sky whenever she heard music. And I'll always think back to that line she had. Because she was with this one guy, one of the main characters, and suddenly they were dancing and she was flying up in the sky. And the guy said, but there's no music. And she turned to him and said, really? Because I hear the most beautiful music. And it was this beautiful double-page spread of them up in the sky. And that has stuck with me in a way that you will not believe. And I've always had this just deep love of people flying and dancing, or just these romantic moments of people flying in the air and just being romantic and just these tender moments. It really does help that I am deep down a sucker for romance. Not even deep down. I wear that on my sleeve. I am a sucker for romantic moments. And that, damn. Like, someone out there gets it. Someone out there really gets it. For anyone who dismisses any of the Lois and Clark stuff and just like, oh, I need more Superman and all that, it's just like, I get that too, but with the series that is called Superman and Lois, I never actually watched Lois and Clark back in the day. But for this, I kind of came in expecting stuff about the relationship. But every time they take the time to just be like, hey, in a relationship, your partner goes through ups, downs. Sometimes they don't want to talk, and then sometimes you do, and you gotta be there for them. The romantic moments, the sweet moments, the tender moments, just being there for the person you love. It can be an incredible thing. It can be a crucial thing for any relationship, at least in my opinion. And I see so much of the things that I've been through in this show. And I feel like anyone who feels like, oh, Lois is too difficult sometimes, or Clark is too much of a pushover, it's just like, I don't know, because that is kind of how my relationship kind of works out, and I'm just like, this is about it. There are things that take us away from each other. There are things we butt heads on about. There are things we get up in arms about. But, a good relationship isn't about not fighting, in my opinion, because we both agreed that it's about when we're able to kind of look past that confrontation we have and just kind of accept certain things or understand certain things or move past certain things. I know, I think that's what makes a relationship worthwhile. Maybe you have a difference of opinion. I'd love to hear it, but it shows in this episode the things we'll do for love or about love. John Henry, a lot of the things he did was because he loves his daughter, and the thought of her being threatened in any way, shape, or form, that's when he really, went full force. It was one thing with the family, but they weren't his family technically. But when it comes to Nat, of course he went on the warpath. Of course Bruno went on the warpath when it came to seeing Pia. An episode all about seeing someone. Natalie wanting to see Mateo and vice versa. Lois not knowing if she'll be seen as beautiful in that dress ever again. And Clark not caring about that because he loves Lois. In love sight, or in sight of love. Something like that. I love the themes of this series, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How did you feel about this episode? What was your favorite aspect of it? For me, it's definitely a lot of the stuff with Clark and Lois, but man, that rivalry between John Henry and Mannheim, oof, good stuff. Shoot. I don't think Steel has ever really come to blows with Intergang, and this is making a good argument that you could have John Henry going up against Intergang in the comics and really make that a big selling point. See, this is why I never count out the live action stuff, even when it isn't the best, because some of these concepts are beautifully done. It's funny though too. Some things that work in the comics don't always work in live action stuff, and some of the stuff that happens in live action doesn't always translate to the comics that great. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the ride, and to check out the next episode of Superman and Lois with me. And until then, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.